Happy New Year. It is January 4th and I'm back in my apartment. I've been home for like a little under 3 weeks now. But I'm back, took a much appreciated break. We're about to get into 2025. Okay. I have had the request, someone has requested that I do a Christmas haul. So I will now show you, for the most part, what I got for Christmas. Things are kind of packed and I might miss some stuff, but here's a quick little rundown. The box you saw me carrying in, this one is from my grandparents. Oops. And it's a lovely plush blue crushed velvet chair. Because they don't like my current chair in my apartment and they want a better place for them to sit down. So I will make that, I'll assemble it after this. Thank you, Grandma and Grandpa. From my parents, pots and pans. Basically, let me just preface this. I very much enjoyed adult Christmas. It's lovely being an adult and stuff like this. Maybe child Emma would have barfed. She would have been very appreciative, actually. But adult Christmas is lovely because you realize the crap that you actually need, and I'm pumped about having pans. From my sister, Maddie Sue. It is a Philly special Christmas party. If anyone knows me, I'm a big Jason Kelce fan. Travis Kelce as well, but Jason Kelce. And this is, I think, the third and final Philly special Christmas series by Jason Kelce, Jordan Mailata, and Lane Johnson, Eagles players, O-linemen. This one is, I'm very excited about this because it has one with Travis on it. I haven't even listened to that one, actually. Travis and I think Boys to Men. But Loud Little Town with Kylie Kelce, Jason's wife. She sounds like a princess. And also Maybe This Christmas with Stevie Nicks. Please. So I'm very pumped to give that one a listen. Also from my parents, I got a Minnesota Law crew neck, in case anyone was wondering. School reveal. I also got this cute sweater, cozy, kind of given 90s, I don't know. Another sweater that's in my suitcase, so that's what that is. Yeah, so my parents also got me a notebook that says future lawyer, noun, already argues like one, soon you'll just get paid for it. So this was funny. Maddie said librarian. She should show it. But it says librarian and it had something, she opened hers first. We do it in a round. And it had something super inspirational about librarian, like changing the world, like changing minds. And I just knew, I knew it was not gonna be, people don't make lawyer stuff inspiring in my experience. Already argues like one, soon you'll just get paid for it. Real. Anyways, there's that. This is from my friend, Wild Twists playing cards. I don't even think I have playing cards here, so that's always good to have. From my parents. It's stemless wine glass, which I don't have any and I needed it. Will give legal advice for wine. I like wine. It's my drink of choice. And I need a stemless wine glass, so that's cute. Okay. From my friend, Myrtle. It's like puzzles, like detective-y puzzles. And I'm very, very happy about this because one of my I love New Year's, by the way. Anyways, one of my resolutions is to get off my phone. So stuff like this will be very helpful. Like instead of reaching for my phone to do something, just scroll on TikTok. Like, I'd rather stimulate my brain. So, yeah, I think this should be fun. And I also just love stuff like this, so thank you. From my parents, specifically my dad, a cleaver. If anyone watches the vlogs, I have had many problems with cutting with cutting things, like specifically sweet potatoes. And my dad watched that and says, you need a cleaver. And then he went to the store with me to try and get me a cleaver, and he could only find like mini cleavers, which that worked very well. But he said that wasn't good enough, so he got me a big cleaver. Now, some may say excessive, but I kind of think, like, I'm already thinking about the summer and using this on a watermelon. That might be very beneficial. Anyways, cleaver. From my parents. They gave us a lot of presents this year. Shout out, thank you. Lovely, like, cozy, long socks for winter. Being in Minnesota, thank you. From my sister, again, it's a brain teaser type puzzle. Bumble Jumble Pack-It-In puzzle. I did take a picture of it because she did a white elephant party, and she got 2 of these, and one of them was the white elephant gift, and it looked mighty hard as my friend Caitlin was doing it at the party. So I took a picture because stuff like that would really bug me, but I also will give this a shot. This is a portable food warmer. My dad got me this. I am not positive what this thing looks like in here, but it's supposed to keep your food warm and insulated. Now this is some good stuff, man. This is the Taylor Swift Eras Tour book. I've already read it. It is beautiful, gorgeous. I think this tour will go down in history, and I'm so glad that I got to attend. And if you want to see that, we have a vlog for this tour. Pre-Tortured Poets. My parents got me an ornament. Says my name and justice. Very cute, and I'm glad because I have I just bought generic ornaments because this is my first Christmas tree alone, so very excited to have ornaments for next year. My friend also made me an ornament, an E. Like I said, I'll fix that. That's my bad. I really appreciate ornaments. Thank you. And she also got me the perfect man. Thank you. Need. If anybody knows of a man who lives single, likes women, is in Minneapolis. Some other stuff from my grandma. She got me socks, my grandparents. This is a humidifier. Ooh, I got the pink one. We weren't sure which color, who got who. Cute. I might put it in my room. I don't know. It might get dry in the winter, so that might be nice. Thank you. At the White Elephant party, shout out to my friend. The gift that I got at the White Elephant was a sip and paint themed. So, paints. Canvases. Maddie and I already did one. Oh, it's so good, isn't it? It looks like a child did it, but I actually had fun doing it, so you can't tell. Obviously, so this actually kind of looks, is that good? It's a girl on a hill under a willow tree surrounded by flowers, and in the distance is a city. I had fun painting it. That's what matters. Maddie and I did it on New Year's Eve, or New Year's Day. So I got brushes. And a bottle of rosé. Obviously, kind of opened. Let me put that in the fridge. Okay, here's the other sweater that my parents got me. It's a maroon burgundy type, which is great for my school. So, that I believe is the haul. I believe. This isn't from Christmas, but my parents got me a little side table. So basically now I'm going to assemble some stuff. I'm going to assemble my seat, my chair, show you that, and assemble this side table because I want to put it in the corner so that I can put my keys on it and whatnot. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to watch Smallville. Yup, Q1 of 2025, I can already tell, is going to be Superman related, okay? Because I saw that trailer for the new Superman with David Cornsweet, I think his name is. I saw that. And then I decided, I need to know everything about this because I am going to see that movie. And I never dabbled in DC. So I watched the original Superman with Christopher Reeve. The first two. I still have like the third and the fourth. I haven't seen the Henry Cavill ones, like Man of Steel. I haven't seen those. But I did start watching the TV show Smallville with Tom Welling. Woo mama. Yeah, get on that. Get on that, people. Episodic TV. Let's get back. They don't make it like that anymore. They don't make episodic TV because our attention span is shot. You know what I mean? Like I said, we're fixing our attention spans this year. Maddie and I decided to do that in one way by bringing back print media. So we both got subscriptions to Vogue. And because we got the subscription, tote bag, Vogue tote bag, okay? I read Vogue, whatever. I got Vogue and Vanity Fair. Maddie got Vogue, Vanity Fair, and The New Yorker. New Yorker was out of my pay range, okay? I don't have an income. Here's my vision board that I made on New Year's Eve as the clock was ticking down and 2024 was ending. I was building this. Basically, it's just everything I'm trying to achieve. I got Beyonce. So, anyways. Yeah, that's my vision board. I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna build. I gotta stop this. This is too long. I'm gonna build now. Ta-da! Ta-da! I honestly just bought necessities, and it's not even that much, but I spent like $150, and that just pisses me off. Like, I just hate spending money on essentials. Whatever. Anyways, my friend gave me a $10 gift card, so naturally I spent $60 at Target, which was really $50. I got a notebook for class, since that starts soon. Since it's the new year, I've got like things I want to just work on. I got this Ava NYC Mane Magic. It's supposed to strengthen hair. It's also a heat protector and it reduces frizz. When I wash my hair, I blow dry it and then it gets, whatever. So hopefully that helps. I also bought, another thing I want to work on is skincare. And I feel like my face gets really dry. So I bought Neutrogena Hydro Boost, which was a lot more expensive than I thought it was going to be. So that like really pissed me off, but whatever. And then I bought CeraVe moisturizing cream. Because I spent over $30 on skincare, I got a $5 gift card. Wow. Okay. Then I went to Aldi. Coming back after break sucks because you just have to replenish everything. Like, I know I was on my last leg with the oats and like fruit. I also just like forgot to throw some stuff away. Like, I don't know what is wrong with me. So today I'm gonna make a dense bean salad. So like basically, other than like bread, deli meat, and cheese, I basically just got stuff for the dense bean salad. Was that smart? No, but I was so pissed off in there I couldn't keep going. But I'm going on a trip next week. So I'm only here for a week, so I didn't want to get a bunch, so I'm just, whatever. I did splurge though. I just said I didn't want to get anything big, but I got a protein powder. Fence bean salad. Only took me like an hour to chop everything and mix it, but yeah. Today's Tuesday, January 7th, I believe. And I'm about to go to a firm. Oh, Maddie sent me something. I'm about to go to a firm, open house. I hope this is acceptable. This is what we're working with. But yeah, so I'm going to pick up Lindsay, and we're going to go to 2 firm open houses, but they're like right across the street, so it should be good. But all right, let's get this over with. Networking is a lifestyle. Okay, I'm back from the event, and honestly, it went better than I thought it would go. So we only ended up going to 1, which it was like immediately when we walked in, I was like, oh God, no. Because it was like kind of small and like in a conference room, and I was like, huh. But it ended up being like, we started talking and the people were really cool. We started talking to like a newer associate, and she was like, yeah, you guys were talking to like some big hitters at the beginning. And I was like, I could tell we were talking to some important people. Now, I stayed silent, but I was in the group, and I confirmed that he knew my name because he said it later. But, so we didn't go to the second firm, which is fine. Like, I had no interest in that firm. The only thing that sucks is that we parked in the second firm's ramp, and they said, bring the ticket validation, the parking ticket to the front, and we'll validate it for free. So unfortunately, the parking was $24, but that's okay. That's life, that's networking. There's always a cost to everything. But now I'm hungry. All I had was a piece of chicken on a stick, and I'm going to probably watch Superman 3, the movie, or Smallville, but I feel like I'm maybe feeling a movie. But anyways. Yeah. She's cosplaying lawyer. All right, I'm back at it. Today is Thursday, January 9th. Basically, I haven't really been updating this vlog because I haven't really been doing anything except like watching The Office or Smallville. Okay. This one seemed a bit more formal, which I'm not crazy about. I honestly just like don't want to go, but at least I'm going with my friends, and then I can apply and have a name to put down on the cover letter. But yeah, so that's that. Cosplaying yet again. I would like to say that also it's snowing outside. Can't really tell. I mentioned, I think, that Maddie and I got subscriptions. My first Vogue came in. This is the December issue from last month. I read it. It was lovely to get off my phone for an hour because that's how long it took me to read it. Cover to cover read it. And Kaya Gerber, am I right? I didn't know that about her. Like, I didn't know that she was into reading like that. I was like, I gotta tune into her book club. Okay. Anyways. Okay, it's much later. I'm back from the firm. It actually went, again, it was actually lovely. The attorneys were very kind, and this is like the first time that we actually talked like humans, which that was very fun. Like, they said, so what do you like to do? Like, outside of law school, like, what do you do? And so I got on to Dance with the Stars and knitting. We talked about musical theater. It was lovely. Anyways, and they also gave us goodies. I'm not gonna show, it's like a branded tin, but I'm not gonna show the firm. But it's a bucket of cookies. So many cookies. Like, I don't actually know what I'm gonna do with all these cookies. There's probably like 20 cookies in here, but so that's lovely. And then I think the rest of the night, I think I'm getting on a call tonight with some friends and maybe watch Smallville, depending on how long. We tend to ramble, but that was my evening. Not too shabby. Hello. I think it's it's Saturday, January 11th, and it is 7:30, and I'm about to go to bed. This vlog, I don't even know what it is. I should have edited it before I left, but so I'm going to bed now. Probably around 8, I'll actually try and turn in because I'm waking up at 2:30 because at 3:30 a.m. Lindsay's coming to pick me up to take me to the airport so that I can fly out to go to Texas, San Antonio, Texas, because I'm going to volunteer on the border with American Gateways. I don't know if I'll be able to vlog anything, partially because I have a roommate and I don't want to like freak her out or anything. So I might get a few clips here and there, like on the plane, and like food maybe, but probably not a lot. So I'll probably just tail end it on this video. But anyways, I was just watching Smallville. This is what even made me bring up the camera, which is so silly. But a song played on the final scene of the Smallville episode I was watching, and it is the song that someone sang at a karaoke bar. I had to text my law school friends. Like, all I could think about was this person at that karaoke bar, and then I went, isn't it lovely to have stories? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, when you go to a new place and you're like, oh my gosh, you have to meet new people and yada, yada, yada. And then in like little ways you realize that you have a community there. Like, we have inside stories, we have jokes. Inside jokes, we have stories, memories. It sounds so like cringy, but I was like, oh, this is lovely that I have stories and like little tee-hee jokes with my girls up here. Basically, I'm kind of ready for this semester to start because I miss my people. I miss my classmates. I want to see everybody. I'm like ready. And it kind of sucks. Like, I'm very excited to go on this Texas trip, but it kind of sucks because I feel like a lot of people will be back next week. So like, it would have been nice to like grab a coffee. Like, I have met with some people, but I don't know. I'm rambling. But anyways, so I have to I think I'm gonna finish packing in the morning. Like, I'm packed. I am packed. But it's like my personal item that I just have to stuff that I need to use in the morning, I have to shove in there. But anyways, I'm leaving at 3:30. Like, that's when Lindsay's picking me up-ish because my flight leaves at 6. I'm packing 2 books because it's, I'm gonna get back into literature. I've always read consistently, but there's just a few books that are on my list. So I'm bringing along Handmaid's Tale and The Secret History by Donna Tartt. Anyways, I'm gonna braid my hair and lay down and try to fall asleep. So my plan, what I did is I didn't take a nap. I ran 4 miles, did my little housework, and then usually around 2 or 3 I take a nap, and I didn't. And I was mighty tired, especially, 4-mile run, slow. So hopefully, and I'll be in a dark room and I'll get the covers over me, so I should be able to fall asleep. I'm very easy to fall asleep, but we'll see how that goes. Okay. I'll probably see you at 3 a.m. All right, I'm just gonna do a quick little what's been going down. So today's Monday. We just had our first actual day of work at the organization. It was kind of tough, I'm not gonna lie. We had a lot thrown at us about immigration, like TPS and asylum forms, and then we, 2 of us, there were 3 of us on this trip, but 2 of us actually worked with a Spanish-speaking client and a translator. It took us 4.5 hours. It was kind of rough, but it got done, and it got it was good enough to be sent, according to the attorney. So, but it's good to flex the brain. And in San Antonio, we walked the river walk yesterday, which was beautiful, and today we got barbecue, and we've had Mexican foods, or yeah, Mexican. But yeah, it's mostly just little clips because I don't want to be weird to my classmates, or not classmates, but the people on my trip. But anyways, that's me. All right, Tuesday update, day 2, it's the end of the day. Very tiring. We started the day with an I-589, which is an asylum application with 2 young boys filing for asylum, and it was just like some very heavy topics being discussed, obviously, on their application, and you know, it kind of makes you think like straight up propaganda against immigrants. I just will never understand, because these people have lived incredibly difficult lives and they just want to be in a safe environment. So to people who talk bad about them, I'm like, no, it's people who they were just given this enemy by, you know, politicians. But I'm not gonna get off my soapbox. So yeah, it was a really tough application to, you know, listen to why they fear for their lives to return to their own country. So pretty deep stuff. And then we went to a detention center in San Antonio, and it was full-on prison. So yeah, and the whole presentation was in Spanish, and wow, did I like not catch what was going on. It was our attorneys, our like volunteers were talking incredibly fast. And the immigrants were talking extremely fast, or just like mumbly, and also their backs were to me, so I couldn't, yeah. But then we went and we got margaritas and Mexican food yet again, which was pretty good, but I'm weirdly like, haven't been super hungry, which is kind of annoying, because you want to go and you want to eat all this good food, but like it comes to dinner time and I'm not like ravenous. Kind of pissed me off, but whatever. But yeah, so it was a day, today was 8:30 to like 6:30, but rewarding. Tomorrow we get a later start at 9:30, so I'm not showering tonight because I want to get on the treadmill. Also, I'm definitely getting sick. I can hear my throat. I can hear it. I think it's the travel and everything, but yeah, so that's a little wrap up of Tuesday. Hope you enjoy. All right, end of Wednesday. It was a pretty good day because it was pretty slow. We didn't have to come in until 9:30. We did EAD training and ICH training, so immigration court and employment authorization. EAD, it's work permit. And then we were going to do some I-589, some asylum, but we were gonna do them virtually, and the headphones at the detention center didn't work, and the other guy didn't. He might have gotten an attorney, so we couldn't help him because we're a nonprofit and that's how it works. And then we just went to a happy hour where we talked to, I think it was an AILA, so an immigration. So yeah, that was lovely. It was at first I was very nervous because it seemed like a very intimate occasion and we were just 3 law students who have nothing to say. But towards the end we were really chatting with them, so that was lovely. But yeah, that was the day. Okay, hello. Today is Thursday, and it was a little earlier of a start. We walked/jogged to the courthouse, immigration court, at 8. Like, we were there at 8. And for ICH, which basically was like
a bunch of people who were going into court or who needed help from American Gateways would come in, and someone from our organization would give a presentation in Spanish, answer all their questions in Spanish, while we were like taking names, A numbers, and also doing like change of address, change of venue sheets. I really liked it, actually. That was the first time that I actually was like, I can do this. Like, I feel like I've had a like major like just like I needed to remind myself like, hey, you can do stuff. Like, it's, you don't know what you're doing fully because it's a whole new, you've never been an immigration attorney, but it's also like, you're not incompetent. You're not incapable. So sometimes it's like, it just really is baptism by fire. You just have to try. And I think today, like, my Spanish was a little rough, but I used it. I talked to people, like, felt fairly confident that I was helping, so I really liked today. The only thing that sucked, so I broke my ankle in January of 2023, I want to say. I've never had issues with security, like metal detectors, and today I was the first one to go through from our team, and I just kept going off, and I was like, and he said, take your belt off. I'm like, my pants are a little big. So I'm like, okay. So I took my belt off, went back through. He's like, that's not it. Take off your shoes. That's not it. He's like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to do like a full frisk. And I just figured it was my bra, because usually if there's a problem, it's like the wire in my bra or something, so they usually just have to go poking around in it. And it went off at my ankle. And he was like, what? He was confused. I'm like, oh my God, I broke my ankle. So I have metal in it. But, so I'm assuming courts have stronger detectors, which really sucks, because that means that at every court, I'm probably gonna have similar issues. But whatever. It is what it is. But, so we were there from like 8 to 12-ish, and then we went back to the office, and we got a ride to go back to the office, and she, the legal worker, she got us agua frescas, and they were delicious. So it's basically just sugar water with fruit. I got strawberry. Oh, that was good. That was really good. And it was huge in like a styrofoam cup. I think I took a clip of it. And then we got back and they had pizza for us, which was really nice. And then at 2:30, we did a virtual meeting with someone in a detention center, and I was taking the lead on filling out the asylum application. It's just awkward because it was like, first of all, on Zoom, and everything's awkward on Zoom, especially the questions that we have to ask. Awkward on Zoom, and also there was an interpreter. So I felt super awkward, and I think we're gonna continue tomorrow because they only get an hour in the detention center, which is not enough time to do anything. We didn't even get through the biographics, but so we're gonna continue tomorrow through that application. So tomorrow we're doing EAD clinic and that 2:30 call. So, and then that's it. And yeah, so I think I enjoyed today. I think today is one where I felt like, okay, you are helpful in some capacity. But yeah, but we got off a little early, so now we're just kind of chilling. I'm probably gonna read we got like leftover pizza, so I don't know what we're doing for dinner. But we're probably gonna go out and do something. But yeah, that's my story. Anyways. Okay, today's Saturday. Today's Saturday. I didn't do a wrap up of Friday, but we had our last day at the office. It was lovely. Great experience. Today we rented bikes and we went to the San Antonio Missions, which is like big, like basically like the Spaniards were trying to convert natives in Texas to Catholicism. So it's like big churches and gated communities almost. We rented bikes and went to those. And if you don't know me, I'm terrified of bikes. Yep, terrified of bikes. And I didn't tell him that until afterwards. I think we biked about 15 miles. And I only fell twice. Hey, you know what? Could have been worse. But I really liked seeing that. And then we went to the Alamo. But I think right now we're just chilling. I burnt my nose, I think. I think my nose is burnt. But yeah. So I think we might go like to dinner, like a late dinner, because we had a late lunch. And then we fly out tomorrow. So yeah. That's like a very short synopsis, but that's about what happened. I'm back in Minnesota. We got the crew. Yep. Everybody came to pick me up at the airport. And it is negative 13. Very different from the 60s that I was in. But anyways, happy Martin Luther King Day.